the entire family.
Thank you.
So this is more like rendezvous with Parineeti Chopra. Come on, let's start with an applause. Loudest one.
I'm taking back the
Yeah, please, whenever you feel like. You can use this one also.
Huh?
You can use this one also in case
Thank
you
you.
feel like. How do we all agree? We've kept hearing all this. So what has been your takeaways from it now that you're a mother yourself? Do you relate to all that?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I think my biggest learning and realization is that we all are stronger than we think. I mean, I was that girl who used to say, I have to have my 10 hours sleep, you know. I think I've cumulatively slept 10 hours in the last 8 months. And I'm fine.
Support, family, mental peace, or something entirely different?
I only took advice from two sources. One was my doctor, and the second was ChatGPT, who was actually my main doctor. I don't know how I would have done a pregnancy if ChatGPT didn't exist. I swear to God. But yeah, you're right. Like especially in our country, we are just culturally rooted. You know, we're with elders all the time. Of course, they have gone through their own pregnancy journeys. Everybody has advice. But I'm super lucky. My mom's side as well as Raghav's side, my in-laws side, they are the most chill, relaxed people. They really, they really give you the space to do your own thing. They almost spoil you too much. Like sometimes you have to like you have to scold me at some point. But there was just too much of freedom. There was just only love and support and positivity, and I think that's why I could, I today think of that time in a very positive way. It's because of my elders. So I didn't have any unsolicited advice. I know there are a lot of people who have a very different experience, and I want to say to them that ultimately nobody knows you, your pregnancy, and your baby better than you, yourself, your husband, and your doctor. There is no fourth person in this equation, biologically, emotionally, culturally. So it's best to ask for advice from people you trust, but you have to do what you know you are built to do, and your doctor. There shouldn't be anybody else. What about things? And the moment the pregnancy started, he was the one who took charge. He sat both families down, and even with every doctor visit, he was like, we need to do this for her, and he almost spoiled me. He was equally spoiling me, equally scolding me if I was doing anything wrong. So I give all the credit to him. He created that environment in which I could bloom. And he, most importantly, he kept my mental health in check, There can be so many ups and downs, but he was just there, he was just like, what's the problem? There's no problem, relax. So I think I just didn't have to do anything. At the most rudimentary level, I didn't have to do anything because of him. He just created that environment for me. I was prepared. I had the baby when I was ready. So was Raghav. So anything that comes up, we're just doing it. I don't know how to explain it, but we're just treating everything as positive, fun, meditative.
You're doing it as a team.
Oh, for sure. For sure. That is I'm here today and he's at home. So that's how it works. He's at work, I'm at home. But like I said again, I think that being mentally ready is very important. Sometimes when you have a baby, when you're not ready, everything can feel tough. Everything can turn into resentment. Everything can feel more emotional. You're anyway going through so much. So I think we chose to have a baby at the time when we were totally ready. So, we're able to kind of enjoy to the best we can, touch wood.
How many times did you confirm it? I said, the first time, believe me, or check karo, like that.
That's personal information.
Okay, alright. So, as we all know that infertility rate is on an all-time high, considering age, lifestyle factors, and a lot of other factors. Do you think that it is important to track ovulation?
1000%. I think tracking ovulation is the whole game. I just feel like there can be a lot of frustration and a feeling of rejection with couples who keep trying without planning. And ovulation tracking can really change the whole game. Knowing your
Change your perspective in ways you didn't expect.
No, I'm actually loving doing this show. I'm hosting a show called Mom Talks, and I am speaking to a lot of celebrity parents, new-ish parents. Sometimes they have 5-year-olds also, so new-ish. But I'm having such important conversations about these myths that exist in our society when we're pregnant or we're breastfeeding or how to feed the baby and like how to not eat rajma क्योंकि बच्चे को gas हो जाएगा, you know. So we're kind of breaking these kind of myths on the show, and it's so much fun because every guest comes from their own family setup and they tell us these crazy stories of what happened to them, and it's so nice to be able to sit with experts sometimes and just say, don't do all this. It is not needed. Just take it easy. Have a good, just focus on your health and the health of your baby. Don't worry about these societal, myths and craziness. Honestly, there's sometimes just no science to it, and you're just forcing that poor mother to live a life that she doesn't want to. And it doesn't stop there. It keeps on going when you're bringing up the baby, and then you're feeding, and then going to school, and just everything. So yeah, this show came at a perfect point in my life because I'm in the middle of all that, and I come from a family where none of this exists. So it's great to be able to say, that's bullshit, that's crazy, don't do this, don't do that, just relax, you know. And I'm feeling like a lot of people are now coming up to me saying, you know, I showed this clip to my family and you know, I've stopped doing this thing. And that's the success for me, you know, to be able to kind of make it more positive for everyone, the experience of motherhood. So yeah, I'm loving doing this show.
Okay.
On the pregnancy, on the delivery and types of delivery and what happens. And the moment the baby is born, medically speaking, the woman is just left to ab kar lo tum apna. And I feel like postpartum sometimes is way more sensitive than the pregnancy itself. You're dealing with the baby, you're new at it, you don't know what to do. It's so exhausting, it's so hormonally, there are crashes, there's so much happening. I just feel that there can be way more professional help out there in the market. I feel there should be postpartum specialty doctors that you can consult. You know, we have lactation consultants and pediatricians that are given for the, you know, well-being of the baby. But I feel like there should be special doctors or help to take care of the woman in these early months. I feel like it's not completely missing, but it's not as much as I would like, because I feel like that's the most difficult part of having a baby. So yeah, my appeal would be if we can all come together and help each other, have more conversations about this, and you know, talk to new mothers much more, because that's all they need. You know, just a lot of emotional support during that time. So. Like I said, it's something I truly feel for, and I hope it improves as time goes by.
So basically,
One thing that worried me about being pregnant, that will I be able to commit to something every single day for 9 months? Like what if one day I don't feel like being pregnant, then what happens on that day? But I was fine, I was fine.
I think very, very perfect and very honest.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely.
One thing that came to your mind when you saw the two lines.
आप लोग बोलो, मैं तो happiness, what else you feel? Yeah, like this is too obvious.
Okay. The one thing that scared you when you went to the doctors.
For what? What did I go for?
Oh, all pregnancy related questions are there.
No, but it can be delivery, it can be anything.
Anything that comes to your mind must have scared you when you're visiting your doctor, or you must have felt something.
No such thing.
No?
No.
Okay. The most Googled question when you were pregnant.
Is this normal?
Okay. We all agree to this?
Yeah, yeah.
One unsolicited advice you heard when you were pregnant.
Nothing, yeah. No unsolicited advice.
No?
Seriously, I got the best advice from people. My elders especially. It was lovely.
Okay. One health routine you would never skip.
One
Health routine
health routine I
you
would
would
never
never
skip.
skip.
Lots of water, lots of sleep.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
One pregnancy symptom that you remember the most. Tick tick one, tick tick nine, tick tick 9.5.
To take 1 and 9 straight? अभी क्या हो रहा है अभी? What symptom do I remember the most? Nothing, yeah. This is a good question. Let me think.
Okay.
I will.
You can take your
I will
time and come back to this
this.
in the end. Okay.
Yeah, I will come back to it.
Okay.